Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? How's it going? What's up? It's your boy Tyrant Hill here. Uh, excuse me. Back again with another metaphor stream, and back again with another stream during a fucking Knicks game, an important, crucial Knicks game, as it's Game 6. If they lose, they're out. If they win, they're going back to the Garden for Game 7. So, yeah. Yes, it is me, babyface newbie cutie. That was so cringe. I'm sorry. I totally don't blame you if you want to click off the stream. But anyways, yes, I did shave, as newbie cutie points out. Yeah, got my baby face going on. I feel like I'm in middle school or something. It looks so weird. Anyways, what's going on, everyone? How's it going? Today we're going to be playing some Metaphor, ReFantazio, of course. Part 15 today. Yeah, hopefully, by the end of this year, I'll be done with the Metaphor streams. Not that I'm not enjoying it or anything like that. It's just that, we're about kind of like halfway until we're done with the game, like right around now. I forget, something like that. But anyways, it's gonna take a while. It's definitely gonna take some more streams, some more months possibly. Especially with all the other games and LPs and videos I gotta record and stuff like that. All that stuff I got going on. So yeah. Nah, that wasn't cringe. That was cute. And you don't have a baby face. That's all out. Thank you, newbie cutie. But yeah, some more metaphor today. Try to switch it up next week. I might play some Night Rain. I might stream that. That might be Thursday. Then more Claire Obscure Friday, and then some more Metaphor Saturday. So yeah, something like that. Stay tuned on Twitter to find out my stream schedule, or you can just click on the schedule. I usually update it by Monday, but yeah. Anyways, I guess I better just do my quick little intro, and we can go ahead and get started. Give out my plugs and stuff like that for anyone new to the streams. But yeah, if you are new to the stream, hi, Tyrant Hill. Nice to meet you. Good to see you. Yeah, if you want to know more about me, you can click on the About section. You'll find links to all my social medias on there, such as my YouTube channel, where I post all my VODs, as well as some original YouTube LPs that you won't find here on Twitch. Yeah, such as, Naruto, all sorts of random stuff. Naruto, Balatro, Backyard Baseball, Backyard Basketball, Silent Hill, stuff like that. So I play all sorts of random games, so I'm sure you'll find a favorite series on my channel. So feel free to check it out. Again, you can find that in the About section. Also in the About section, you can find a link to my Twitter or X. That way you can find out what and when I'm going to be streaming anytime I upload something onto YouTube, as well as, retweets of stuff I like. So, yeah, feel free to check me out on there. TikTok, Instagram, and my YouTube Shorts are 3 places where you could find shorter clips of my streams or YouTube videos, so feel free to check those out. The Discord server is a place where you could stay notified on any time I upload through there. You could talk to me personally about games you want to see me play, as well as any important news or information involving me or the channels. So, yeah, feel free to check out the Discord server. And finally, a tip page, too, if you're feeling generous and would like to donate during the stream, or not the stream, that'd be cool, too. But if it's during the stream, I'll shout you out live, and I'll greatly, greatly appreciate it. But anyways, enough talk. It's time to game. Alrighty, let me grab my controller and my phone. What's the Knicks score now? 22-25. Alright. Oh, God, I'm so nervous. I'm, actually gonna throw up and cry if the Knicks lose. That's how dedicated I am. Anyways. Time to play the game. No, they're down. They're only down 3. It's about to be the end of the first quarter. If you can give me updates, Noob Cutie, that'd be super cool. Oh yeah, so last time we played, we recruited Lady Juna.
Let's go.
Thank you, baby. What'd she say? Oh, Rella's inside this church. Let's go. Yeah, I know I said I'm probably not going to read anymore. I'll read some lines of dialogue. It's just like, I get so tired by the end of the day, and there's just so much dialogue in this game. And I played this entire game just, you know, watching the cutscenes and reading everything in my head, so that's what I'm used to. I'm kind of a quiet guy. I don't really, like, talk that much in my personal life either, so for me, reading for 3 straight hours, that is, like, you know, that's like running a marathon for some people. So I'll read some lines, and some lines I won't.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
That's right.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
Ah.
Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joannis Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Sure.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Well, that sucks.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the Gauntlet Runner.
If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's sky runner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
Oh, I forgot to say Lola's behind me, as you can probably see on the cam. A little sleepy. Can I go to bed now? Oh my god. I don't know.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Yeah, you tell him, Norse. You can change your... oh, yeah. Ooh. Reserve members gain less experience, but you can...
So?
Okay. Let's rest on the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. Yeah, let me, okay. So she's on Masked Dancer.
I see.
You know, let me at least study mage for her.
All right. I'm counting on you.
Juna's crazy strong with magic. She was in my party in my personal playthrough, like, pretty much ever since I got her.
Of course.
Oh, what am I doing? Fast forward.
I'll always aim higher.
Okay. We got a weaker weapon. You know what? Let's just keep her on a Masked Dancer for now. Oh, that's kind of shitty. Healer.
I see.
Ah, no. Negates one. That's pretty good.
I see.
Wait, what's... Oh, you know what?
I see.
I'll have her study this,
This right here. All right.
just so I can have
I'm counting on you.
Mara Kukaja. Oh my god, that's a mouthful.
Of course.
I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but whatever. Fast forward. What am I doing?
I knew I could do it.
Whoa. She could get a way stronger weapon. Let me just say...
That is...
yeah, that's level 20.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just keep her on Masked Dancer. Probably until she's rank 20. I mean, we just got her and she's at rank 6, so we'll be fine. I don't want to bench Heisma. We gotta keep Hulkenberg out there as our healer. Stroll's also crazy strong. You know what? I love you, Heisman, but you're gonna take a back seat for Juna. Oh, nice. The game already is like, yeah, we got you. Get her in the front, keep Hulk in the back, Stroll in the front, us in front. Yeah, we're good. Time to get some sleep.
Sure.
Good night.
I'm gonna need a Nick's score update soon, newbie cutie. Just a heads up, if you don't mind. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess. We're gonna show her the book.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Thank you, sweetie. I should probably have Juno return any Magla keys we got on the Charadrius, too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Sure.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Juno and I talked into the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, Juno, welcome to the squad. Let's change society.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge.
Yeah.
Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
Let's go. Come on.
To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Kiddo! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Oh, you're an idiot too.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Damn straight.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something.
Okay, he's dead.
No sign of him. Probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Good for her.
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
That's, again, not a good idea.
We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse.
You guys are all
We're
morons.
just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
We got racists, we got morons.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne.
Yay.
First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I don't see Forden either.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
Or
I heard
Juna.
some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering
Oh, there's
a
Forden.
divine relic.
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Oh, Juna.
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our
Whoa,
guide,
what the hell is that air?
sorceress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Okay.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Tuna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
Okay, let's get that relic. Let's get it.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
Oh, he's pissed.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
All right.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Aw,
Thanks.
he's nice.
Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread, and he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
Whoa.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Alright, dickhead.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Well, we're back at the end. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracadios.
All right.
I guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
Wait, where? Oh, map.
All right, then.
Oh, I can't travel. Damn it. What y'all talking about? No, just Coliseum bullshit.
Wonderful. You are.
The Divine Lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clamar like me, eh?
Then...
Have you seen any Mustari around here, then? Someone who seems like they might know more about it? Told yous I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd, and you can bet there'll be a Mustari or two there. Now bugger off. I think they might avoid crowds of people, if I'm being honest, but maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something. Alright. Check the tavern. Any Mustari?
Hey, listen.
Huh?
I have a question. Divine Lance? Not sure if I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been a Mustari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. Oh, that was that guy. He was bothered about the lance. Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
So...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
All right, then. Let's go.
Let's go.
Proper aces. Now what am I to do?
Where's that Mustari? Oh, I see him. I'm blind. He didn't have a, like, speech bubble over him.
Oh, check this out.
Hey, that Mustari over there. Oh my god, he's so mad.
Believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mystari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
I mean, what do you mean?
What do you mean? No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Oh, God. I mean, I trust you, Norris.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
Aw.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Oh.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're
That's
making
true.
a trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Great. That sucks.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
I mean, they clearly still suspect us.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Alright. Make preparations and sail away. Since we're here, let me check out the sword shop. And then the armor shop.
What are you pining
Then we
for?
can dip. Wants me to sell you. Oh, yeah, we got a discount. Brigida, yeah. Thanks, Brigida. Can we sell anything? Oh, nice. Let's sell all that. Can we appraise anything? Oh, yeah. Nah. Increases electric attack strength. I might equip that. Nope. Nope. No, I'll give that to Juna. Lady Juna. Nope. Oh crap. Another one. No. Oh, increases ice attack strength. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, I'll give that to Juna. Luck +6. That's interesting. Mabel's mage lightning. Yeah, I'll give that to Juna too. Speed igniter, mage agility wave, hit and evasion rating. Oh. You know what? I'll give that to Heisman.
Understood.
That seems like something he would use. Alright. Yeah, I'll take this. Normal attacks inflict charm. That's pretty good.
Good.
I'm also gonna just take that, because that's really good. Strong weapon. Ooh, so is that. Screw it. Alright, let's get some armor. And then I'm gonna actually check out the recruitment center real quick. Just to be triple sure we're not missing any bounties. My mind, what I don't care. Give me my discount, thank you. Give out the straw.
Indeed.
Good.
Take that.
Good.
And we'll just give Juna that. Alright. Just spent a whole bunch of money.
Let's go.
Welcome.
Let's not.
Ah, okay.
Alright.
Alright, just checking.
Let's go.
Alright. Time to set sail.
Wonderful. But that, now what am I to do?
What?
Well met, eh? Ready to depart?
Alright, I'm good, buddy. Damn, that's
Island
far.
is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
4 or 5, it looks like.
Here's where we are.
Hold on.
Oh.
Seems like an odd route to get to Virga Island. We can't just go straight. The region's currents are a right pain, Miguel. We must go around and cross them lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. Alright, 4 days. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns in our side, tensions might be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward.
Tally-ho then.
Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Virga Island, gently as can be. Whoa, that's so cool. Good stuff, Norse.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it. Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Time to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Yeah, for real.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate.
I was just checking too, newbie cutie, but thank you, I appreciate it.
On a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now.
I mean, it's all good. They're only down 4
That
points.
means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult? Or something else entirely?
What's up, buddy? Heismay's got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. Ah, if you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop you. Yeah, can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though. So be careful. Okay. Oh my god, look at Stroll. Having Juna and those brothers certainly made the garden. Yeah, it certainly is livelier. Hey Stroll, you good, buddy? Oh, I thought I'd finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but waves are a whole new beast. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. What's up, dude?
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but gotta admit, the insides are impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. Thanks, dickhead. Where's Basilio? I want to hang with him. Where you at, Bass? Is he down here? Oh. The code seems to have deciphered even further. We may have a clue to a lost relic. Nice. Oh wait, no. Not nice. I'm dumb. I really thought for a sec there'd be a new clue. Or whatever, like a new relic we could find. Alright. Oh.
Hey there!
Wow, the hero's fruit bore fruit. Why don't we harvest it? It's not gonna take all day, right? Yeah. Do I even have anything? No. Oh my god. Secret poetry, do not read. Let me just say... Courage, wow. Hold on. Let me see... Wisdom and courage. Screw it. We're reading it. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juno. I feel like glimpsing Juno's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
Holy smokes. Yeah, it's a lot of courage.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their Gauntlet Runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Alright, 3 days away. Oh, I like how the camera's like bobbing up and down. We're being watched, so be careful with what you say. What's up, fellas?
Got it.
You think I'm going to take my eyes off you just because it's past sundown? Think again. You want to try something? Go ahead. See what happens. Count Luis won't be asking me to justify myself. We clear? Okay. I admit, I was half thinking this dinky little gauntlet runner was going to sink any second, but it did a decent job running today. And out of all the candidates runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is, yeah? Not that I'd have set one foot on it without Lady Juna being here.
Right.
I don't anticipate any monster attacks like we'd see on land, but you never know. I'd best keep the emergency lights on just in case. Though, let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea runner. Gahaha. Alright. I guess we'll hang out with Juno.
Oh my.
Well, if it isn't Tyrant. I'm so bored and I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. Sure. So now we have to find the Mustari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed. We can do it with you. Okay, checking out. I'll say that. She'll probably like that. As long as you're with us, we can do it. Oh, of course, but don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know. I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm being honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk to myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith that we'll save the prince. I felt my imagination increase as Juna and I talked about things to come.
All right.
Whoa, that's a lot of imagination. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? Juna and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
Ugh, this mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact, but tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. 2 more days until we'll be able to search for that lance. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it will really be like.
All right then.
Honestly, Stroll, I'd hang out with you, but I'd rather read that book. I'll probably get way more courage. Ah, the salt wind is getting into my fur. I hate it. Aw. I'm sorry, buddy. Go take a bath. Oh, what's up, Bass? You've got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure I could get a halfway decent meal going. Oh, shit! Y'all are playing? Figured you lot wouldn't be much use in a fight, but you're better than you look. Suppose your former knights are good for more than grandstanding and pretentious speeches. You've just finished a game. 'Twas most illuminating. Assigned watchdog or no, it does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. Aw, that's nice. Alright guys, don't mind me. I'm just gonna be reading something. Yep, let's read. A whole section has been struck by 2 thick lines, a few words scribbled in next to it. My very soul screams. Is this her handwriting? Flipping to the next page reveals a swarm of characters and symbols I've never seen before. Is this a language only Juna herself knows? Oh, well, we can certainly say... Oh, yeah. So the same thing.
All right.
Damn, I feel like that didn't even go up. Whatever.
Come look at this.
Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea.
Oh, I remember this. This is really cool, actually.
It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Whoa, oh my god, that's crazy. That's literally all, like, that giant wall that's just like water. That's like a giant wave coming at you, but it's just frozen still. That's insane. So cool. Wow, the sea's been split in 2, and we're standing on the seafloor. This is what magma anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely.
Oi!
Del, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? Can't swim?
That...
Do you know how to swim, Basilia? Listen, mate, you best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. Just asking. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. Oh yeah! Oh wow. I've never seen such shiny fish.
Huh?
Hulkenberg? What do you do? She's thinking about eating them.
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat this weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. Ha, so weaklings like that they are. They travel together in a group? Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say, the shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
We'll see. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Alright.
Alright.
Bumped up our wisdom. And here you go, lad, a drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. Thanks, buddy. Give that to Maria.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It'll be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Oh, whoops.
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Heisme?
You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujif is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
Heisme?
What?
Jesus.
No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
How much we hate you. Tomorrow's supper.
About tomorrow's supper. You're a terrible liar, you know that.
God damn it.
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure. See for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Oh, shit.
Something's out there!
Oh no!
Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
Let's go.
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wow. Whoa, what the?
What is that thing?
Oh, shit! Nice.
What the hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need, or itself?
Yeah, actually. Oh, nice move, Basilio.
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Yeah, it's not dead, so just shut up.
Is that a human?
Holy shit.
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Whoa.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Go get him, boys.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
Let's do it.
This keeps up. The runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
Changing your party in battle. To switch out party members during battle, press LB to access the order view, then select parties. Consumes one turn. Oh, yeah, okay. Seahor Homo Sabara. Damn, that thing is crazy. Holy shit.
I shall vanquish evil.
Let me back up.
I'll give you the performance of a life personal face. Let's keep cool.
Helpful as ever.
I am no straight for all, but we strive for.
Oh.
Not now.
Are we, okay, good.
Power of heroes.
It's okay. Maybe not. Falling back.
Wizard!
Alright, we'll use this as a buff round. Buff turn. Damn. He does not like Juna.
After me!
Shit. I wish we didn't have to go last. You know, screw it. Let me just see how much this does.
You will taste justice!
Don't underestimate.
Did a lot, but also not as much as I thought.
Personal. Behold this power. Burn!
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. No. With blade in hand.
Hmm.
Not this one.
Nah. Let me pass.
I want time for some close combat. I won't hold back.
It's gotta be weak to something.
Roar!
Electric? Yeah. Okay.
That's your opening, Captain.
I feel heavy.
I feel sick.
Oh, what is that?
Stroll's been hit with a sickness. We're in trouble with him weakened.
Oh.
Withdrawing!
The captain's sick.
Closing the distance.
His abilities are down.
I call
and
upon
healing
royal
magic can't
power
help him.
within!
Healing magic can't help me? Crap.
Pierce!
I've got just the dance for now for a grand maneuver.
No, it's not worth it. Nice.
Is everyone all right? For all that we strive for. Not now. From our provisions.
That helped. It's okay. We can. Let's work together.
Okay. I like that.
Get him!
Lightning.
Nice. Good stuff. Sabara's sucker. Ew.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Damn. Everyone leveled up.
I feel stronger.
Mm-hmm. Let's bump up our strength a little bit.
Nice. I feel strong.
I continue to grow.
Excellent. I've grown.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Removes all buff effects on all end. Ah, okay. That's good. Raise the barrier. Great, alright.
I've retained my edge.
That's also really good. Good stuff, Heisman.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Aww.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're tipping awfully low.
Shit.
Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Oh,
Bail the
fuck.
water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust bucket.
I mean, do you want to die or you want to help?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That was a long day yesterday, huh? Glad that we lived to see another morning. I'm very happy that we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, 'twould seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you, and it's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours.
You're right.
Hold on. For their sterling service. Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. That sounds nice. We should arrive at the island tomorrow.
Come on.
We managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more. Like who, Juna?
Oh?
Oh, have you been there the whole time? Feel like listening to me sing, do you?
A second.
Good timing. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? Juna seems to be in particularly high spirits right now. Maybe we can have a genuine conversation. Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Lock her a little social link. Thank you. Go on and have a seat.
The truth is...
I wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands, so they won't catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him, and I'm very sorry they accompanied us to Virga Island.
Well?
I know they both jump at Luis's command, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. They sure are fond of you.
Got it.
They seem pretty attached to you, Juna.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes, they're rather fond of me, I suppose, or my songs at least. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at a safe distance. On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Oh? Do you remember their suspicions about what transpired with Gladel? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. And I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey! Hey!
Ugh, but isn't this just exhausting? How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down? Hope you like warbling?
Leave it to me.
Okay, but don't blame me if you want to cover your ears.
Huh?
Oh, I do hope you're serious. So, sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day all of us will. Let me just say, for whatever reason, when I'm with you, Tyrant, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy. Juna fell asleep? Oh my god. Wait, did I fall asleep, Tyrant, and you stayed here the whole time? Yeah, it hasn't been long.
Sure.
Thanks.
Really? Well, thank you anyway. I was so sleepy, I even had a dream. That hasn't happened in a long time.
Look at this.
Oh, right. Here, I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. Ion Pearl? What the Thanks! What is that? Holy shit. This is a charm I bought before we left Brylehaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I bought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Besides, I think you'd put it to much better use on this journey. Take it. Cool, thanks. You'd better get back, If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers would come looking.
Bye.
Once it gets dark, we'll have to prepare camp.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Oh, wait a sec. Could I have hung out with anyone and they would have given me an item?
What to pick?
I thought that was specifically to hang out with Juna. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, because we didn't unlock her social link yet, so I thought that was gonna be her. Well, whatever.
What now?
That's fine too. All stats +5, whatever. Super worth it. Forget I said anything. What's up, Fidelia? We'll be heading Virga Island tomorrow, yeah? You say you want to be useful to Count Luis, then you better put in the work. And remember, we'll be watching. Alright, whatever, dude. Okay, folks. Sorry for the abrupt break, but I really have to pee, so I'm gonna take a quick, not too long, bathroom and coffee break, but don't go too far because I'll be back in a flash. Okay, I apologize, folks. Sorry, that was way longer than I thought I'd be, but yeah, had to let my dog out. I was also watching a little bit of the Knicks game, and all of a sudden 15-20 minutes go by, and yeah, sorry. But we're back. All right. Also, the Knicks are down by 14, so that's cool. I should have blown my nose. Oh, I lied, 16. Oh, nope, now it's 14. 90, 104. Yep, that's what happens when you let Pascal Siakam just fucking dominate early. Whatever, we'll be back. We'll be back next year.
Oh my.
The fourth quarter. There's 6 minutes left. Oh, now they're down 16 again. Oh, now they're down 14 again. 6 minutes left until the Knicks season's over. Oh, if it isn't Tyrant. I'm so bored. Oh, yeah. And we'll chill with Juna again. Juna, I hate the Pacers, you know what I mean? Juna's definitely a Knicks fan. I'm sorry. This Gauntlet Runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the igniter responsible for the teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free with our words, but we could. But if we could, I think we'd cause quite the stir. Is the igniter that amazing?
Huh?
Oh, very much so. It's simply on another level, a much higher one, both technology and magic. I studied at the Mage Academy for a spell, and from what I can recall, teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. But the technology already exists, so perhaps it can be mass-produced. Maybe one day even maybe one day each household will have their own teleportation igniter.
Alright.
Bump that imagination up. Ah, we're so close to level 4. Yeah, we'll chat, Juna. Sure thing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That sucks.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodias.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lands. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
Oh, crap. Sorry, I'm super mad about the next game. They're now down 19 with 4 minutes left, and yeah. Well, the good news is, I won't annoy anybody with my Knicks updates from here on out. But, yep, to all my Knicks fans out there, if you're out there, we had a good season, but it's over. Ah, wait, what am I doing? I gotta read. And so our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular, and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then...
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there will be real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated reassure.
Alright, we made it to the island.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Aw.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
Jesus,
It
yeah,
is true
please,
that
no
coming at them
stabbing.
head on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Whoa. I heard a voice.
I thought I heard a voice.
I did hear a voice.
Whose?
No idea.
All that salt air gets you
Well,
red.
I do, but
Our
I won't
chances out
spoil.
here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altbury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit! And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint?
I know, I hate that
You
too,
are not the
honestly.
only ones enduring this trip.
Even though I am that type of
Quiet
person
a
who
moment.
complains a lot.
Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
On.
Who are you?
Whoa.
Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
Yeah, you guys don't hear that? No, just me. Oh. Hello.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del. Let's go.
Oh, you dickheads.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
But take it easy.
Seize
Take.
them!
God damn it. Crap.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? Here to steal Dracodias, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Oh,
Fastest
great.
trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
He's telling the truth.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
Whatever.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neros.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return
Ties
without
my
the
hates
lance
those
anyway.
fucking dog boys.
I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't,
Oh,
gentle
Batlin.
about asking. Well, fancy meeting you here.
Didn't even see there. You're that crier.
You're that Sanctus crier.
I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Uh-oh.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Master Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you vaulted in your faith to the Dragon God. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Whoa. Yeah, dude, don't say that.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the Dragon God. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the Dragon God. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
Oh, those boys
I
are
did a bit of
hiding.
reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine.
You're
We'll wait till
absolutely
nightfall.
not fun.
Shadowy business, all this.
By the way, it's official. The next season is over. 108 to 125, they lose. You heard it here
Lady
first.
Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now.
Oh, they did come back. Holy shit.
Calm down, you amateurs.
We didn't say anything.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
Don't do that.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
I'll make sure you do. Make such a great team.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that? Just don't drag us down.
I'm trying to be nice.
Just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
That was funny.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh.
What?
Fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
My friend?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Whoa. You good?
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Shit.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
Then get out of
Well,
here.
this could work out for us. He's the island's chief,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
if we
yeah.
save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
Exactly,
What
yeah.
are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Oh, okay.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
Oh,
They
no.
made short work of our guards.
Crap.
Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance. And such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When
Nice.
we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Oh.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader.
All right,
Leave
boss,
it to
we're
us.
on it. Yep.
I pledge we will see her safely returned.
Say less.
You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Of course not.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Yeah, we got it.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Yeah,
Wait,
Heisman likes
we're
that.
staying in Brilhaven. What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Alright, cool.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Yeah.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
That's right.
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Yeah. It's good to see the other villagers care about her
It's a
too, not
strange
just the
irony.
Denny.
We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Hardly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
True.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
8:18. Alrighty. I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. Let's stock up on what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island. Alrighty, folks. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and save because I haven't saved at all. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. 10 minutes left, and I figure this is a good stopping point. But yeah, despite the Knicks season coming to an end, which sucks, I still had a pretty fun time playing some Metaphor. Took my mind off the game for you know, a couple hours at least until I saw the final score, but whatever. Yeah, I had a great time, and I hope you guys had a great time watching too. But with that being said, sorry, I'm just fixing my keyboard. That being said, I'm gonna do my little outro, just give out my plugs, and gonna go to bed. But yeah, guys, like I said in the beginning of the stream, if you want to know more, about me or check out more of my content, you can click on the About section. You'll find links to my YouTube channel where I post all my VODs in case you want to catch up on any older streams, as well as some original YouTube LPs you won't find on Twitch. So feel free to check that out. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube too, instead of the About section, obviously you can check the description down below. By the way, I just want to say that. In the description or in the About section, you can also find a link to my Twitter or X. That way you can find out what and when I'm going to be streaming, anytime I upload something onto YouTube, as well as retweets of things I like. So yeah, feel free to check me out on there. TikTok, Instagram, and my YouTube shorts. Those are 3 places you can find shorter clips of my streams or YouTube videos, so feel free to check those out if you're interested. My Discord server, you can stay notified on anytime I upload something onto YouTube through there. Talk to me personally about games you want to see me play, as well as receive any important news or information involving me or my channels. So yeah, that's the Discord server. And finally, a tip page too, if you're feeling generous and would like to donate during the stream. There's a link to a tip page, or not during the stream, either way. But of course, if you donate during the stream, I'll shout you out live, and I'll greatly, greatly appreciate it. But yeah, guys, once again, that's going to do it for me. But thank you very much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next